So here's my day 23 update for Project Farmhouse. I left off showing you guys how I ran the blue line and transitioned the 1-inch pipe to 3/4 inch. And then those are 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch adapters. And I ran that over to here and about right to there. So now I completed running. I put another T up there. It's hard to see. But there's a T right there because I'm gonna come this way with the 3/4 inch pipe and go up one of these walls, probably this wall right here, to get into the upstairs bathroom, which is right above my head, because they used to come up there and that's the cold space. But anyway, I just, that's for, I'll do that last. But I kept the 3/4 inch pipe coming this way. I teed it off with a 1/2 inch connector to run. So I put a new petcock all the way down there on the outside of the house, because this is where the driveway is. And I was like, if somebody ever wants to wash their car. So that's a brand new petcock, never been there. And I put a shutoff valve there too. And then what I can do is when we go back to the sink, I can easily cut the T in and send it to the sink and the dishwasher. So I'll have to cut it, and I'll probably cut another T in for a 1/2 inch and run it this way, and the refrigerator will be here, and I'll put it up here for the refrigerator line. But then I kept my 3/4 inch pipe going this way, and again I transitioned it to 1/2 inch there. There's an existing petcock outside. And I always like to put shutoff valves on them, just in case if they do freeze and break on you, you have a second option to at least isolate that and turn it off. And then I ran this to the toilet. And then again, I can cut another T in here and run it this way when I'm done cutting up the holes in the bathroom for where the sink needs to go, and I need to move the wall for the shower. But it's easy for me to tee into that with these PEX lines, very easy. And then, so yeah, that's the blue. Then the red line, I just started stringing it out, the coil, to get the, it's a really tight coil. So I strung the red line out just to get it to loosen up. And then the only other thing I did for day 23 was I put in the new electric line here. So I need another flex cable adapter. I'm short one, but I ran a pipe here, and then I ran a new wire. This pink wire here is a 10. It's actually a 10-3 cable, but I only needed a 10-2. But when I replaced the panel, I'll hook this wire up because I got rid of that electric line that was going to the hot water heater. And then I moved the hot water heater over just a little bit. So the original electric line was coming down there. So I moved it over like a foot. But this looks good. This will be just fine, right like that. Everything's working out fine. So I got that mounted on the wall, and I'm calling it a day. It's Sunday. I'm gonna go watch some football. But yeah, there's another update for day 23 Project Farmhouse. Once I'm done running that hot water line, I'll start cleaning up a little bit more. And then I guess the only other thing to say is I did run the 1/2 inch lines here. I teed it off, that goes to the toilet, and that's a 1/2 inch line going to the sink. And this 1/2 inch line, I'm actually gonna put it inside the wall, so I'm gonna move it over a few inches. So I gotta cut the drywall out, but that'll be teed in for the hopper. And then this was the washing machine, and this was the other petcock that went outside right there. And then again, I put a shutoff valve right there in case the petcock ever goes bad on you. You can isolate it and not have to turn off the water to the whole house. All right, Project Farmhouse day 23.